Lost Mother. I'm going to try to get through this without crying. Wow, 5 minutes short. Just so impactful and such a great take on death from a child's perspective, from anyone's perspective, I guess, but I think mainly for a child. The child actor, amazing. Great job to you. Great job to the casting here. Really good acting all the way around. Really grabs your attention right away. This will win awards. I'm hands down. I'm pretty sure that there's no way this wouldn't. It's so sad. It had me in tears. Just the hugging her at the window in the hospital just was such a creative take on death, because from a child's perspective, how confusing it can be for anybody, like I said, but especially for a child. I thought it was, I've never gone through this, but I thought you nailed it. Because I felt like, as the audience member, I was the child. I felt like I was confused. Where did the mom go all of a sudden? Why isn't she there? What's happening? It was so touching. All the actors were really good in this. The writing was good. I love, he says he doesn't want to be cured because then he'll never see his mom again. It's just so sad. And just, I like that they did show the flashback of what actually kind of like a blip of what actually happened to the mom and him. I mean, less is more. I didn't think they needed to show the death of the mom, but I liked that it alluded to this is what happened. And this poor child, I mean, just all of a sudden, the mom is gone and he was with her when she was taken, and just so well done. I can't even put it into any more words. I just think it was really great. So sad, but good. And you guys are going to do well. So good job to everybody.
Lost Mother. Lost Mother is a very touching short. The kid is there, is living his life with his family, but then his father tells him that his mom maybe is not gonna be there forever, and he starts a little bit getting sad, losing his mind. We initially don't have an exact picture, an exact idea of what's going on. But then we understand why the father told this thing to his kid, because the mother is actually dead, and the kid keeps imagining the mother until the final devastating scene when the mom leaves him forever in the hospital. I think it was very touching. Well done, very well done, because it's a touching short. Is meaningful, is entertaining, is well written, and is absolutely brilliantly performed. Along with the direction and cinematography, I think this was a really engaging production. So overall, congratulations, well done.
All right, I just finished watching Lost Mother, which I thought was a very emotionally charged and impactful piece. And I thought it worked very well for me. It was a very beautiful piece and was incredibly well acted, especially from the child actor's point of view. But I thought the family dynamic, everybody really had a sort of an incredibly emotional and sort of almost spiritual approach to death within the family, experiencing death at such a young age, and sort of trying to maintain a family unit while going through grief, and sort of how your life and your identity changes as you go through these steps. I thought the child actor really did a great job of sort of carrying an emotional weight and a sort of an emotional toll within the piece that's very hard to pull off in a way that doesn't come off as melodramatic. And I thought within this piece it was incredibly empathetic and very sort of endearing, and sort of care and self-awareness it used in approaching such a sensitive topic. And I thought it really came through with the overall design and the performances from the people at the center of the piece that really made the emotional impact of the subject matter really come through for me, at least. So I thought it was a very well done piece and a very memorable piece, given how emotionally charged the piece was, and how well the writing and the actors were able to carry that through in the overall execution.
Lost Mom. This was a really emotional film. An excellent acting job by the young man that plays the little boy that's lost his mother. His emotion is so strong, and he does a fantastic job of these emotional scenes. The tears just come to him. We find that he's in intense grief and unaccepting of his mother's death. This is what we learn along, and I love the element of her visiting as an angel, we find, to help him move on. There was nice work in the flashbacks, I thought, that were told in a way that wasn't too long or overtold, so that left you guessing a little bit. I like that bit of a mysterious quality, but overall, a beautifully done film.
What great acting this film had. It had me tearing up. A lot of times short films like this have a hard time casting child actors who can actually act and bring real tears, and they clearly did it. I wanted to really hug this little boy. I felt his pain, and I knew early on that mom wasn't really around with dad, just the way dad was looking at the kid. I knew he was having a hard time accepting the loss of a parent. It was a great moment of storytelling to be able to capture this much in such a little film. Everything that was there, how mom died was in there, that dad was trying to get treatment for the little boy, and that the little boy even got what he needed for mom to say goodbye to him so he could move on and grow up. And it even gives the illusion that the coming days aren't going to be easy, but he will get through them. The score and the sound mixing made this so much more better. And it was completely because it added to the story and the acting. You could feel the emotions of both the dad and the kid. And without the score, I'm not sure that would have been as easy to do.
Given it's only 5 minutes long, like Lost Mother packs a huge amount of emotion in. You've got the love of the son for the mother and vice versa. You've got the difficulty of being, a single father dealing with, the loss of his wife and the difficulty of his kid, the pain of loss. It's quite overwhelming, to be honest. I think there's definitely great skill in being able to navigate a kind of complex maze of emotions, and it sort of jumps around in time as well, without ever becoming unfocused or unclear. I think it just shows real storytelling skill. I think the ability to balance the sadness and the joy as well was really impressive. I think it's a very strong feat of emotionally affecting and intelligent filmmaking.
Hey yo, Lost Mother. I mean, you talk about Pixar level, get you invested, get you emotionally like, why am I tearing up at the short film? Really effective emotion, yo. Real like I start thinking about my own mom and like what I'm gonna do if I lose her. And great work, great production design, great cinematography, S tier, Oscar level acting on everybody's part. Great writing. Really one of the best short films I've seen in a while. This is up there with like a Pixar short film as far as like pure emotion. Great job.